Hi, I'm Julia Piota. I am a life and board certified health and wellness coach, and I help women to create healthier relationships with themselves. I want to thank you for joining me today. Today, I wanted to just talk about a simple tip for sleep. So, I hear a lot of people that are having trouble falling asleep. And I used to be one of those individuals where I would go to bed at night and my mind would keep thinking and thinking. And it's like I couldn't get it to shut off. I just wish that there was a switch to where I could just fall asleep immediately, just like a lot of men can just immediately fall asleep within 3.2 seconds and boom, they're out. So, one tip that I wanted to talk about that helped me was meditation. Meditation is one thing that truly transformed my sleep. So with meditation, a lot of people think, I can't meditate. I don't know how to do it. It's just, I can't sit still. It's just not something that's going to work for me. And I want you to know that with meditation, everyone that starts meditating, it's a challenge. It's always going to be a challenge, and that is simply okay. I remember when I first started meditating that I would go in, close my eyes, lay down, do whatever, and I'm like, oh my God, my mind would just race, kind of like when I was going to bed. And I'm like, this is too hard. This is too difficult. I can't do this. But the secret is to meditation. You just keep showing up for yourself and you just keep doing it. Even when you're like, oh my gosh, my mind is never going to shut off. The key to meditation is the consistency to show up and repeat the process. So repetition is extremely important, especially in this world of personal development and growth. Repetition is always key. It's what ingrains that new pattern within our mind. So if I sit here in meditation, right, and I'm pretending this is my first time I'm meditating, and I'm like, wow, I can't even focus in, my thoughts are going crazy, how is this ever going to work? And I keep showing up, and I keep showing up, and I keep showing up. Before you know it, your thoughts are going to start to slow down. So they're not going super, super fast. The more you're showing up, it's like, all right. We're slowing down. And then maybe a couple years into it, you're doing meditation and all of a sudden you're just nothing's floating through your mind. You're focused on your breathing. You're relaxed. Maybe you can go in a lot deeper. I know it took me 2 years of showing up for my meditation practice before I could feel this noticeably different, deeper state of relaxation that I would go into. So I'm going to tell you, meditation is super huge, and my suggestion is to start out small. So always when setting goals, start with a small, achievable goal that you know that you're going to be able to follow through on. And let's say if you decided you're going to meditate 3 days in a week, and maybe you were only able to meditate 2 of the days, show up again. Don't let that deter you. Don't give up on yourself. But set the goal small. Maybe you're just going to meditate for literally 60 seconds. When you're first starting out. Maybe for the first 2 weeks, you're just gonna, show up 3 times a week and sit and close your eyes and focus on your breathing. 3 times a week for 60 seconds for the first 2 weeks. And once you master that for that 2 weeks, you can then level up. Maybe you're gonna do 3 minutes for 3 days a week. Maybe by 3 months into it, you're meditating 10 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Who knows? Just go based off of what you're, you always want to be comfortable in the sense of I know I can show up for myself, but also be in a space of allowing yourself to get uncomfortable in your goal setting. So find a balance that's going to feel good for you, where you can just have the small wins and keep increasing to a point where maybe you're meditating every day, for that 10 minutes a day or that 5 minutes a day, and you will notice a huge improvement in your sleep patterns and your ability to fall asleep at night. All right. Thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Invite a friend on over if these videos would resonate with them. And if you're in a place where you're ready to start learning how to create a healthier relationship with yourself, meaning really with my program, learning how to heal your past, looking at your mindsets and what obstacles are currently holding you back, we really dig deep and get to the root cause of what's keeping you hung up. It's a lot of what we learned in our past that's preventing us from moving forward towards our goals. So there is a link in the description section of this video where you can schedule a free discovery call with me and learn more about working with me one-on-one. And we'll just get a chance to find out what your goals are, what obstacles are currently holding you back. And together we can determine if coaching would be the right next step for you. And I do definitely give out resources or recommendations for those that are not in a place where, coaching feels like a good fit for them at this point. Sometimes it's like you're just starting out, you're having to, work on different things at a lower level, and maybe you're just not ready for that full-on commitment. So that's something that we can talk about as well. I do have self-paced programs, courses that I can offer also. So there's a link for my consciousness course as well if you're interested in just starting at a beginner level. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day today. I will see you guys soon.